Good morning. It's March 16th. But how many tens does Steely Dan have, really? If you think about it, it's like you're either willing to or you're not willing to accept that Steely Dan is good. Because they stay the same amount good. They have one of the most consistent discographies of any band ever. They arguably get better the entire time up until Gaucho. Um, they stay the same crazy level of quality. They improve slightly from. Although I like Can't Buy a Thrill a lot. Can't Buy a Thrill might be my favorite Steely Dan album, but it's the least polished. I feel like Countdown to Ecstasy is my favorite. Pretzel Logic is the best. The Countdown to Ecstasy is the most fun to listen to. Katie Lied is amazing. It's not as good as Pretzel Logic, but it's a 10. Royal Scam in Asia, Aha, Aya. I never know how to pronounce this. Obviously 10. Gaucho 10. Then they reunited and did some shit. Those aren't 10s. They're fine. It's like when other older bands make stuff. But if you're willing to, you get Michael McDonald, dude. You don't get somebody who sounds like Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald shows up on a record every once in a while. In Donald Fagen's voice, you're either willing to accept or not that nasally, telling you about how he's, drinking, and then, some obscure reference. Apparently they're named after the dildo from some Kurt Vonnegut novel, which I never got Kurt Vonnegut. I tried to read, multiple of his books. Steely Dan are the types of guys who read Kurt Vonnegut books. And they have nasally, shitty voices like me, and they try to sing blues songs, which you're either willing to or you're not willing to accept. If you are willing to accept it, they are so good at playing their instruments and constructing songs. It's like a machine. It's so tight. And they're just geniuses. But it's this very detached, kind of ironic lyrics, but also these masterful, bluesy, soul R&B. It's just, they make, basically every one of their albums is semi-concept album in my mind, because they're so tight the way that it's woven together. But ranking them seems kind of arbitrary. They stay very consistently good the entire time that they play. But yeah, it's are you willing to listen to cheesy fucking actually 70s music, but up to 80s, the corny synth, the shit that sounds like people doing cocaine off of a yacht in some action movie? Do you want to be the person listening to that cocaine yacht music? I think you do. I think Steely Dan is one of the great American rock and roll bands. And it's honestly, they have so many good songs. It's stupid for me to just say what they are and try. What do you want to sing them? Pull up lyrics? They have good lyrics. Anyway, Gaucho is the most yacht rocky crazy of all. Has the fucking what's it called on it? Yeah. It doesn't have Peg or Deacon Blues. It has not Ricky, Don't Lose That Number. It's the one that's the Cuervo, the fine Colombian makes tonight a wonderful thing. The Cuervo Gold. If you're not down with the Cuervo Gold, the fine Colombian makes tonight a beautiful thing. I don't know how you got to this fucking party, dude. They're just one of the big. They're good. I like Steely Dan a lot. They're one of my favorite rock and roll bands. Rest in peace, Walter Becker. And Pretzel Logic is the best. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. 7 tens. Very impressive. They're one of the best bands ever. Hare Krishna.